There are few other considerations while training the machine learning model also, and these are relevant to GenAI as well, because at the end of the day, GenAI models are also trained on the dataset. And the term underfitting pertains to the training of the machine learning model. So let's say this is the model which you have selected, simple multivariate linear equation. What is underfitting? Underfitting means that the model did not get enough data points to find the optimum value of W1, W2 to W5. By now, you know that the purpose of the model training is to find the optimum value of the weights or the parameters. In this equation, those are W1 to W5. If there are not enough data points, then the value of these weights or parameters will not be optimal. And that's what underfitting is. So if the model is underfitted, there can be tremendous problem. And the major problem is that the prediction will be completely wrong and misleading because the weights can be way off than the actual values. The reason for underfitting can be that the model selection was not correct and the model was selected in such a way that it was not able to capture all the features. Here we have only 5 features, but when we talk in terms of GenAI, the number of features would be maybe in millions or billions. And if the model selection is not correct, then the mathematical function will not be able to capture all these features. So that is one of the reasons of underfitting. For example, let's say pertaining to this model, which should have been y equal to w1 x1 to w5 x5 plus b, we have selected the model y equal to w1 x1 plus w2 x2 plus b. Now you see in this case, it is evident that the model cannot map the features from x3 to x5. Now if we train this model, then obviously the prediction would be completely wrong, which means that the model that you have selected is way simpler than the actual data point. So that's why it is very important to understand what your problem statement is, and it is very important to understand what your data set is. What data points are you getting? What features are you getting from the data sets? What should be the prediction, etc. And once you understand that, then only you'll be able to select a proper model. And if that is not the case, if the dataset is not understood correctly, then the model selection can be wrong, meaning that the model that has been selected is way simpler than the actual dataset. And if we train the model using the dataset, then the model would underfit. Another reason can be that the number of epochs are less. In the previous slides, I have told you what an epoch is. We can have multiple epochs. We should stop only when we find out that the difference between the actual value and the predicted value is minimum. But if, let's say, the model selection is correct, but the number of epochs, or you have stopped the epoch way before the minimum error was achieved, so in that case, the model might underfit. And what are the fixes of underfitting? You'll have to choose better model or accurate model that fits the dataset, and we might have to increase the number of epochs. So it goes back to the machine learning lifecycle itself, that you have to understand the dataset and you have to understand the problem statement really well. These two are very important components of the entire machine learning lifecycle, because if, let's say, you do not understand the problem statement, then you might use a wrong dataset to solve the problem statement that has been given to you. So in that case, you might select a simpler model and the model might underfit. The other way around is also true. If you understand the problem statement, but if you are not able to match or map the dataset with the problem statement, the same thing can happen. And it can spill over to another problem, which is known as overfitting. Now, what happens in overfitting? Again, the same equation. In this case, the values of W1 to W2 have been tuned way too well, and the least error might near almost zero, which is not correct, because if that is the case, then it means that the data set that you have, it is very well fitted with the model, and any slightest change of the actual input variable will throw the output of the model completely away from what it should be. So the slightest change in input data will make the prediction completely wrong. And that is the problem of overfitting. The reason for this is that the model is way too complex. Again, the reason ties back to the understanding of the problem statement and the corresponding data set. If they don't match or if they don't map, then the selection of the model would be wrong. Instead of selecting a way simpler model which will create an underfitting problem, you are selecting way too complex model which will overfit the data set. Now, in this case, again, the prediction of the model would be wrong. The another problem or another reason can be that too many epochs have been done on the dataset. The training dataset size is way smaller. It should have been billions. Instead of that, you have provided only millions of data points. In that case, the model might overfit the dataset. Another reason can be that the training dataset itself is not correct. The variations are not correct. Or we can say that the dataset is non-representative. You already know what a non-representative dataset is. So if the training dataset is non-representative, then this problem might happen that the model will overfit the training dataset. And in that case, we'll face the same problem. And this problem is true for GenAI models also. The way to fix this is obviously we'll have to simplify the model, and we can use regularization and standardization, or we can use a data set which is representative. And that goes without saying that you should have representative data, because if the data set is not representative, there can be a lot of other problems which you might face in the machine learning model. Of course, I'm not going into the details of those things because as it is a GenAI course, knowing the terms should be enough. Let's try to understand underfitting using the graph. And this is a two-dimensional graph. And all the points that you see here, all these points can be plotted as this because this is in a two-dimensional plane. And of course, there's the x-axis and this is the y-axis. Now, what would be underfitting in this case? Now, you see, if we combine all these data points, this is actually not that of a straight line. It is a little different, but definitely not a straight line that we have seen in our previous examples. But if you draw a line like this, you see this line is missing a lot of points. The line is missing this particular point. It is missing a lot of points here, a lot of points here also, and a lot of points here. So you can consider that this line is an underfit to the data points because it is not as simple as that of a straight line. And using the straight line, all these points that you see, all these points are getting missed by the equation. So let's say we get a new prediction of this point, which is a legitimate point, it will be missed by this equation a lot. And if we get a prediction point here, or let's say we get a prediction point here, all these prediction points will be missed by the line. So this point, and this point will be missed. And of course, there would be a lot of other points which will be missed by the prediction. So that's why you can call this equation, which is represented by the blue line, as an underfit to the data points. Now let us try to consider the opposite, which is overfitting with the same set of points. Now let's say I use a very complex model, and it can be a polynomial equation or it can be a combination of multiple polynomial equation, does not matter. Let's say the equation is as such that it finds this line along with the data points. Let's say this is the line. Pardon my drawing, but this is the best that I could do. So you see, this is a very complex equation and it is perfectly fitting the data point. Maybe a little bit of misses, but again, the error is not that high. So as the data points are perfectly fitting, if we get a new data point, let's say, for the prediction, which is maybe this one. So you see, it is missing the data point. It will not be able to predict it. Let's say another data point, which is this one. So the line is also missing this data point, or it will not be able to predict either this one or even this one. Will not be able to predict any of these data points. So a slightest of the change of the input variable might give us very unpredictable prediction or very unpredictable output. The reason is because the equation has overfit the model. So this is equation of a very complex line, right? So there are polynomial equations, sine curve, maybe cosine curve, lot of things are put in here in this equation. So the equation has become complex, but it is perfectly fitting the data points or the input data points. But the moment we deviate even a little bit, the model is not able to predict the outcome of that input data point, or it is predicting very wrong output. So that's when we say that the model is overfit.